Hey guys, I just was reminiscing about my childhood in the 70s and I decided to do a video. And yes, I am a 70s baby. You see, I had to get out my little fro for this one. Yeah, but I was just reminiscing about my childhood growing up in the 70s and how much fun I had. I remember the cartoons that we used to watch. The cartoons didn't stay on all day like they do nowadays. We basically only had one day that we watched cartoons, and that was basically on Saturdays. And it wasn't even all day on Saturday, like sometime in the afternoon it would sign off. I don't know exactly what time, but we didn't care because we loved to play outside back in those days. But the cartoons that I remember watching on Saturdays was like Elmer Fudd, Bugs Bunny, the Roadrunner, Porky the Pig, the Wonder Twins. So that's just to name a few that bring back so many good memories for me. Also the candy that we used to eat, the candy, there was penny candy, and I remember we had lemon heads, we had Boston baked beans, Alexander the Great's, Mary Jane's. There was also this candy that was on a strip of paper and you used to have to eat the dots off of the paper. I loved that candy. Also, there was this gold chocolate candy that was wrapped in gold and it looked like a coin, and I just loved that candy. And I was surprised that they're still selling some of the old school candy that we used to have back in our day. I was really surprised. And they're still selling the ring pops. They're still selling that. I didn't know that. And the Fun Dip. I used to love my Fun Dip. So yeah, I was really surprised that they're still selling those things. But also the shows that we used to watch, like the comedies that we used to watch back in the day, like the Jeffersons, Three's Company, Laverne and Shirley, just to name a few. We had a lot of game shows that were hilarious, like the Gong Show. I remember watching the Newlywed Game, the Dating Game. I even think Michael Jackson, he was on the Dating Game as well. I remember that. But yeah, those were some of the shows that were the game shows that we used to watch back in those days. Even the regular shows like Charlie's Angels, The Bionic Woman, The Bionic Man, all of those shows. And who could not forget but Soul Train? Everybody had to be tuned in to Soul Train on Saturday. Yes, and just all of the memories that you have, just reminiscing about those times. And the toys that we had, were just like little simple things, but they were entertaining to us. I remember like the Slinky. It was just like a little spring that just bounced all over the place. It was really nothing much to it, but it entertained us. And I remember the sit and spin. I had a sit and spin, and I used to sit and spin in that thing until I was half dizzy. Just a bunch of simple toys like the Weeble Wobbles. I don't know if you guys remember the Weeble Wobbles. They were just like these little egg-shaped toys that we used to play with. So yeah. Also, the music that we used to listen to me, it seemed like it had more of a message back then. The music, I used to listen to mostly R&B, and but the ones that come off the top of my head are the OJs, Earth, Wind, and Fire, just to name a few. There's so many, the Commodores, just to name a few. The Bee Gees. I don't know if the Bee Gees were R&B, but yeah, they were popular in the 70s as well. And just was reminiscing about my childhood and how fun it was back then growing up in the 70s. So if you are from the 70s or were a 70s child, born and raised in the 70s, what was your favorite memory? Was it the toys, the fashion, what was it, the TV shows that we used to watch. So I just wanted to get an idea of what was your favorite part about growing up in the 70s. So until then, you have a great day and peace.